hocus. There is a specific reason you stopped scrolling at this exact moment. It is not a coincidence. It is not an algorithm. It is a divine appointment. You have been feeling a shift in the atmosphere, a heaviness that you cannot quite explain, a tension that seems to hang in the air when you enter certain rooms or speak to certain people. You have felt the coldness behind a smile, the silence that speaks louder than shouting, and the unsettling intuition that something is being said about you when you are not there. Listen closely, for time is of the essence. The spiritual realm operates on a timeline that often intersects with our own in sudden, critical moments. This is one of those moments. Archangel Michael, the warrior of the heavens, the protector of the chosen ones, is stepping forward with a message of urgent warning and ultimate vindication. There is a plot, a calculated scheme that has been festering in the shadows, and it is not coming from a stranger. It is coming from within the circle you thought was safe. Before we go any further, I need you to take a deep breath. Ground yourself. Fear has no place here, only truth. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. The enemy uses fear to cloud your judgment, but Archangel Michael brings the sword of truth to cut through the confusion. If you are ready to receive this revelation and the protection that comes with it, I want you to like this video right now. It's a small gesture, but in the spiritual economy, it is an act of agreement. You are signaling that you are listening, that you are awake, and that you are ready to reclaim your territory. You have been sensing it for weeks, perhaps even months. It started as a subtle shift. Phone calls that became less frequent or conversations that felt superficial. You noticed that when you shared your good news, your victories, or your spiritual growth, the reaction on the other end was hollow. There was a pause, a hesitation, a forced congratulation that didn't reach their eyes. You brushed it off because you have a good heart. You told yourself you were imagining things. You told yourself that family is family, that old friends are loyal, that the people who have known you the longest would never wish you harm. But the Holy Spirit within you, that internal guidance system that has never failed you, kept ringing the alarm. That knot in your stomach? That wasn't indigestion. That was discernment. Archangel Michael is revealing that a narrative has been constructed against you. This is not a simple misunderstanding. A misunderstanding is accidental. This is architectural. It has been designed. Someone you know, someone who has access to your history and your vulnerabilities, has been weaving a web of distortion. They have taken your silence and painted it as arrogance. They have taken your boundaries and painted them as aggression. They have taken your struggles, the very things you confided in them during your moments of weakness, and they have weaponized them into evidence of your instability. Why? This is the question that keeps you awake at night. Why would they do this? You have been generous. You have been forgiving. You have been the one they call when they are in trouble. The answer lies not in what you have done, but in who you are. You must understand the nature of the chosen one. Being chosen is not about ego. It is about carrying a frequency of light that triggers the shadows in others. As you have evolved, especially in this season of your life, your light has intensified. You are no longer the person you were 10 years ago. You have broken generational curses. You have stepped out of the victim mentality, and you are vibrating at a level that demands authenticity. This light of yours acts as a mirror. When this individual looks at you, they do not just see you, they see what they have failed to become. They see their own stagnation reflected in your growth. They see their own lack of integrity reflected in your truth. And instead of doing the work to heal themselves, they have chosen the path of Cain. They have chosen to try and extinguish the light that exposes their darkness. Envy is a corrosive spirit. It rots the bones, and it has driven this person to recruit others into their misery. This is why you feel the energy of a group, a collective coolness. It is called triangulation. They have whispered half-truths to others to build a coalition against you, to validate their own envy by making it seem like a collective consensus. But here is where the tide turns. Here is where the suspense of the enemy turns into their sudden terror. Before I reveal how Archangel Michael is dismantling this trap right now, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. We are building a community of light warriors here, and you need to be alerted when the next instruction comes. Do not let this connection be broken. The warning from Archangel Michael is clear. Be still. Your instinct right now is to fight. Your instinct is to call them out, to present the evidence, to defend your character, to scream the truth from the rooftops. You want to explain your side of the story. You want to fix it. But the Archangel says, stand down. This battle is not yours. The trap they have set is intricate. It relies on your reaction. They are poking you, prodding you, hoping you will lash out in anger or desperation. If you react, you hand them the very weapon they need to prove their false narrative. They want to say, see, look how unstable they are, look how angry they are. But you are going to do something they never expected. You are going to do something that defies the laws of human ego. You are going to remain completely unbothered. You are going to employ the spiritual strategy of divine silence. The lie they planted is a seed, but a seed needs water to grow. Your attention, your anger, your defense, that is the water. If you withdraw your energy, if you starve the lie of your reaction, it begins to wither. But it is not just about what you are not doing, it is about what heaven is doing on your behalf. Archangel Michael is the prince of the seraphim, the commander of the heavenly hosts. His sword is not just a weapon of war, it is a tool of severance. He is currently cutting the energetic cords that have allowed this toxicity to drain you. There is a concept in spiritual law known as the boomerang effect, or what the ancient texts call reaping what you sow. Science calls it Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The energy this person has sent out, the malice, the slander, the jealousy, is a projectile. Because you are protected, because you are covered by the blood and the light of the Most High, that projectile has hit a shield. It is bouncing off. And where does a projectile go when it bounces off a hard surface? It returns to the sender. We are entering a window of time. The next 48 to 72 hours are critical, where the reversal begins. You will start to see cracks in their foundation. The very people they tried to turn against you will start to question their motives. The stories they told will stop adding up. Inconsistencies will appear. They will slip up and reveal their true nature in public. This is the exposure. God is peeling back the mask. I want you to think about a time in your life when the truth came out years later. Remember the relief. This time, you won't have to wait years. The acceleration of the planet, the shifting of the energetic grids, means that karma is instant. The gap between the cause and the effect is closing. What used to take a lifetime to resolve is now being settled in a season. This betrayal feels painful because it is familiar. It is the Judas kiss. But remember, without Judas there is no crucifixion, and without the crucifixion there is no resurrection. This betrayal was necessary to push you out of a room you had outgrown. You have been trying to fit your expanded spirit into a shrunken container to make these people comfortable. You have been dimming your light so it wouldn't hurt their eyes. God is saying, no more. Odin, this plot against you is the final severing of a tie that was holding you back from your destiny. They think they are burying you, but they do not realize you are a seed. They are planting you. Let's go deeper into the psychology of this attack. Often, the person plotting against you displays traits of covert narcissism. They play the victim while holding the knife. They project their own sins onto you. If they call you selfish, it is because they are selfish. If they call you a liar, it is because they are lying. This is called projection. Understanding this detaches you from the pain. It's not about you. It never was. You are simply the screen onto which they project their own internal movie of self-loathing. Archangel Michael urges you to protect your peace aggressively. This means you must stop giving them access to your inner world. Stop telling them your dreams. Stop sharing your plans. In the old days, generals would never broadcast their strategy to the enemy camp. Why are you telling your next move to people who have proven they are rooting for your failure? Move in silence. Let your success be the noise. There is a specific sign you need to look for in the coming days. You will receive an unexpected communication or hear of a strange event involving this person. It might be a sudden illness, a financial loss, or a public embarrassment on their part. When you see this, do not rejoice. Do not gloat. This is a test of your character. Maintain your compassion, but keep your distance. Pray for them from afar, but do not re-enter the burning building. Your role is to witness justice, not to administer it. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. This is not a passive statement. It is a promise of efficient justice. Divine justice is surgical. It removes the cancer without killing the patient. If you try to take revenge, you make a mess. You create karma for yourself. But if you step back and let Archangel Michael handle the case, the outcome will be perfect. The record will be set straight in ways you could not have orchestrated. I want to pause here. This is heavy information. It resonates deep in the bone marrow because your soul knows it is true. If you are feeling a release, a sense of, finally, someone understands, I want you to type divine vindication in the comments below. Declare it, write it down. When you write it, you ground the energy. You take it from the mental realm and bring it into the physical realm. Divine vindication. Now let's talk about the 2 minutes left metaphor. In the spiritual clock, we are at 11:58. The cycle is closing. The period of your suffering, of your confusion, of being the scapegoat is concluding. You are crossing a threshold. The number 2 represents duality, decision, and partnership. You are deciding right now to partner with heaven rather than wrestle with flesh and blood. The plot against you involved your reputation. They tried to stain your name, but here is a spiritual law. When the enemy tries to ruin your reputation in the natural realm, God enhances your reputation in the spiritual realm. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Opportunities are being prepared for you that this person cannot touch, cannot block, and cannot sabotage. While they are busy gossiping about you, God is busy promoting you. Think about Joseph in the Bible. His own brothers threw him in a pit. They sold him into slavery. They told his father he was dead. It was a malicious, family-plotted betrayal born of envy. But that very road led Joseph to the palace. It led him to become the second most powerful man in Egypt. If his brothers had not betrayed him, he would have remained a shepherd. He would never have stepped into his governance. The betrayal was the transportation system to his destiny. You are in your Joseph moment. What was meant for evil, God is turning for good. The smear campaign is actually free marketing. It is drawing attention to you, and when people come to see the monster they were told about, they will find a king, they will find a queen. They will find a person of grace, integrity, and light, and the contrast between what they were told and what they see will be so stark that the liar will be instantly discredited. Archangel Michael is also bringing you new alliances. As these old toxic connections are severed, space is being created. You have felt lonely lately because you are in the vacuum. The old has gone, but the new hasn't fully arrived. Do not panic in the hallway. The doors are opening. You are being aligned with your soul tribe, people who celebrate you, not tolerate you, people who are inspired by your light, not intimidated by it. But you must pass this final test, the test of the tongue. Do not speak ill of those who persecute you. This is the hardest part. It requires a level of spiritual maturity that few possess. When you speak ill of them, you lower your vibration to their level. You entangle yourself with their energy. Keep your vibration high. Bless them and block them. Love them and leave them. There is a scientific aspect to this as well. When you dwell on betrayal, your body produces cortisol and adrenaline. You live in a state of fight or flight. This suppresses your immune system and blocks your creative centers. By releasing it, by handing it over to the divine, you lower your cortisol. You activate your parasympathetic nervous system. You allow your body to heal. You allow your mind to access higher states of consciousness where solutions and ideas reside. Forgiveness is not for them. It is for your cellular health. It is for your mental clarity. Archangel Michael is standing guard over your home right now. Visualize a pillar of blue light surrounding you, your loved ones, and your finances. This blue light is a frequency that repels lower entities. The envy directed at you is a low-frequency attack. It cannot penetrate a high-frequency shield. Your job is to keep the shield up by maintaining gratitude, joy, and peace. Every time you smile, you win. Every time you enjoy a meal, you win. Every time you sleep soundly, you defeat the enemy. They want you sleepless. They want you stressed. Your joy is your greatest weapon of warfare. We are approaching the end of this transmission, but the work is just beginning. In the coming days, pay attention to your dreams. Archangel Michael often communicates through the dream state when the conscious mind is quiet. You may have dreams of fighting, of cleaning a house, or of storms clearing up. These are signs of the spiritual battle being won. Also, watch for the number 444. This is the angel number of protection and grounding. It is a sign that the universe is fortifying your foundation. When you see it on a clock, on a license plate, or a receipt, take it as a wink from God that the plot has failed. Let's seal this with a declaration. You need to speak this over your life. Words are containers of power. Repeat this after me, either out loud or in the silence of your heart. I call back all my energy that has been drained by envy and betrayal. I sever every ungodly soul tie with those who wish me harm. I declare that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against me in judgment is now condemned. I am covered by the light of the Most High. My reputation is in God's hands. My future is secure. I am not a victim. I am a victor. I release the need for revenge and accept the gift of vindication. I am free. I am chosen. I am protected. And so it is. Feel that shift in your chest? That is the chains breaking. That is the weight lifting. You are lighter now. You are dangerous to the darkness now because you are no longer afraid of it. The person who plotted against you made a fatal calculation error. They forgot who walks with you. They forgot that you are never alone. They touched the apple of God's eye, and now they must deal with the owner of the orchard. As you go about your week, walk with your head high. Do not shrink. Do not hide. Shine brighter. Wear your best clothes. Eat the best food. Live your best life. Let them watch. Let them see that their poison became your medicine. Let them see that the fire they threw at you only refined the gold. I have one more crucial thing to share with you, a secret about how to permanently lock this protection in place. But before I do, if this message has been the water your soul was thirsting for, please share this video with someone else. You don't know who else is suffering in silence, thinking they are going crazy. Be the vessel that brings them this truth. Send it to a friend, a group chat, or post it on your feed. You might save a life today. The secret to permanent protection is radical gratitude. It sounds simple, but it is the most advanced spiritual technology available. When you are grateful for the betrayal, you transcend it. Thank God for revealing their true colors. Thank God for removing them from your life. Thank God for the lesson. When you can thank God for the storm loses its power to hurt you. It becomes a teacher. Archangel Michael is clearing the path. The road ahead is smooth. The obstacles are being removed. The people who plotted against you are fading into the background of your story. They are becoming footnotes in your biography of triumph. You are the main character. You are the hero. And heroes face trials, but they always overcome. This is your time. The 2 minutes are up. The shift has happened. Step into your new reality. I want to leave you with a final challenge. For the next 24 hours, do not complain about anything, not the weather, not the traffic, and certainly not about them. Fast from negativity. Watch how your reality shifts. Watch how the blessings start to pour in. You are loved beyond measure. You are watched over by legions of angels. You are safe. Until next time, keep your light burning. The world needs it now more than ever. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. Go in peace and let the heavens fight your battle. Amen. Now that the prayer is sealed, do not click away, because the moments immediately following a spiritual decree are the most volatile. You have just shifted the atmosphere, and the energy around you is rearranging itself. Think of it like surgery. The procedure was a success, but the recovery room is where the healing truly stabilizes. There is a phenomenon known as spiritual backlash, and I want to inoculate you against it right now so that the victory remains permanent. Often, when you push back the darkness, it tries one last bluff, one final attempt to make you doubt the work you just did. You might feel a sudden wave of fatigue, a fleeting headache, or a flash of an old painful memory involving that person. Do not fear this. In physiology, this is called a healing crisis. It is the toxins leaving your system. In the spirit, it is the enemy losing its grip. If you feel tired, rest. If you feel emotional, let the tears flow. They are liquid prayers. But do not confuse this release with defeat. It is the evidence of your deliverance. We need to talk about the vacuum law. This is a universal principle that states nature abhors a vacuum. You have just cast out fear, envy, and the heavy energy of betrayal. You have created a massive empty space in your spirit where that trauma used to live. If you do not consciously fill that space with light, truth, and peace, the old patterns will try to rush back in. So, for the next few minutes, we are going to do the work of filling that void with high-frequency wisdom. We are going to decode the psychology of the person who plotted against you, so you never fall into their trap again. Understanding is the ultimate shield. When you understand why they attacked you, you stop taking it personally, and when you stop taking it personally, you become untouchable. Let's dissect the anatomy of an enemy. Whether this is a co-worker sabotaging your project, a family member spreading gossip at Thanksgiving, or a false friend smiling to your face while holding a dagger behind your back, they all share a common spiritual DNA. They do not hate you. They hate the light within you that highlights the shadows within them. This is crucial. You are a mirror. When you walk into a room, your integrity, your joy, and your potential reflect back to them everything they have failed to address in their own lives. They plotted against you to break the mirror. They thought if they could dim your light, they wouldn't have to look at their own darkness. But here is the irony. By attacking you, they have accelerated your growth. They forced you to pray. They forced you to seek Archangel Michael. They forced you to watch this video and level up your spiritual armor. Without realizing it, they became the unpaid employees of your destiny. They pushed you closer to God. There is a scientific angle to this as well. Let's look at the reticular activating system, or RAS, in your brain. For years, your RAS might have been programmed to look for threats, to look for validation from these toxic people. You might have spent years trying to please them, trying to prove you were good enough so they wouldn't hurt you. That ends today. We are reprogramming your RAS right now. Instead of scanning your environment for threats, I want you to scan for favor. Expect good things to happen. When you expect betrayal, you unconsciously signal that you are a victim. When you expect favor, you walk with the posture of a king or a queen. People can sense that frequency. The person who plotted against you will sense it too. The next time they see you, they will be confused. They will expect you to look drained, sad, or defeated. Instead, they will see a glow. They will see a calmness. This creates a cognitive dissonance in their brain. They will realize their voodoo didn't work, their gossip didn't stick, and their trap snapped shut on empty air. That confusion is their judgment. You don't have to say a word. Your peace is the loudest revenge. I want to give you a practical strategy for the next 7 days. This is your spiritual post-op plan. It is vital that you follow this to solidify the protection we established with Archangel Michael. Day 1 is the day of silence. Be careful with whom you share your dreams and your next moves. The Bible says, Mary pondered these things in her heart. She didn't post them on social media. She didn't tell the village gossips. She held the energy. The person plotting against you is listening for intel. Starve them. Give them no information. If they ask how you are, simply say, I am blessed, and change the subject. Silence is a wall they cannot climb. Day 2 is the day of cleansing. I want you to physically clean your environment. This might sound mundane, but it is deeply spiritual. Clutter attracts stagnant energy. If your home is chaotic, your mind is chaotic. Clean your windows. Let the light in. Change your bed sheets. As you wash your clothes, imagine you are washing away the residue of their negative words. If you have any gifts or objects given to you by the person who betrayed you, consider removing them from your sanctuary. Objects hold energy. If every time you look at that vase or that book, you feel a pang of sadness, it is an anchor keeping you in the past. Get rid of it. Break the anchor. Day 3 is the day of boundaries. This is often the hardest for empaths and kind-hearted people like you. You must erect a fence around your garden. If the person who plotted against you is a family member or a co-worker you cannot completely avoid, you must use the grey rock method. Be as uninteresting as a grey rock. Give short answers. Show no emotion. Do not offer personal stories. Become boring to them. Narcissists and energy vampires feed on drama, emotional reaction. If you give them no supply, they will starve and move on to another target. You are not being mean, you are being wise. You are guarding your heart, for out of it flow the issues of life. Day 4 is the day of nature. Go outside, put your feet on the grass or the dirt. This is called earthing. Scientific studies show that direct contact with the earth reduces inflammation and cortisol levels. You have been under high stress due to this spiritual attack. You need to discharge that static electricity into the ground. Ask Archangel Michael to cut any remaining etheric cords while you stand under the sky. Visualize these cords, like dark ropes connecting your solar plexus to the person who hurt you, being severed by a sword of blue flame. Watch the cords wither and fall away. Feel the sudden return of your own energy. You will feel lighter, almost like you lost physical weight. Day 5 is the day of blessing. This is the advanced level. This is where you graduate from survivor to master. I want you to pray for the person who plotted against you. I know everything in you wants to resist this. You might say, they don't deserve it. You are right, they don't. But you deserve to be free of the poison of resentment. Resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. When you pray for them, even just a simple "Lord, heal their heart so they stop hurting others," you are releasing the hook. You are telling the universe, "I am no longer a match for this vibration." You rise above it. You are not blessing their evil deeds. You are blessing the part of them that is so broken it felt the need to destroy you. This releases you completely. Day 6 is the day of vision. Now that the enemy is neutralized, what do you want to build? The energy you used to spend worrying about them is now available for your dreams. Write down 3 goals you have neglected. Is it starting that business? Is it writing that book? Is it getting fit? The best way to defeat an enemy is to succeed so wildly that their existence becomes irrelevant to your story. Success is not just about money, it is about joy, health, and freedom. Shift your focus from fighting them to building you. Day 7 is the day of celebration. Do something just for you. Buy yourself flowers, go to a nice dinner, watch your favorite movie. Celebrate the fact that you survived. You are still here. They tried to bury you, but they didn't know you were a seed. You have grown through the dirt. This celebration signals to your subconscious mind that the war is over. It tells your body to come out of fight or flight mode and enter rest and digest mode. Listen to me closely. There is a version of you that is waiting on the other side of this trial. A version that is stronger, wiser, and more powerful. The universe allowed this plot against you not to destroy you, but to reveal to you how strong you actually are. You wouldn't know you had this level of fight in you if you hadn't been forced to use it. You wouldn't know the power of Archangel Michael if you hadn't needed his protection. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.